well, is it in yet? You're asking, is it in yet? Can you not tell if it's in? Why are you having sex with someone you're not comfortable with? That's the rule tea. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Sdrydenwalker and I'm back with another YouTube video. That's on period, that's on select. I hope you guys enjoyed all the story times that I did for you guys. I hope you guys you know, was eating while you was watching them, because if anything, I just wanted you guys to be able to have some story times that you can binge watch, because I know that there's some YouTubers that have not been uploading. So bitch, I am here to take over, and that's on period, that's on select. Talk about consistent. So if you guys know what you know, if you don't want me to take over the game, I suggest you get up, put your ring light on and start making some content, you know, get that tripod up, I don't know, do something. Don't come here, start YouTube and don't start making it like, yeah, I'm one to talk because I started from last year and I'm only now being consistent. But at the end of the day, I'm being consistent now. That's all that matters. You guys are starting your shit, we're all loving it. You guys are stopping. Don't do that. So let's talk sexual intercourse. I feel like a lot of you guys are shy, if anything. I feel like you guys are shy. You know, sometimes I feel like maybe I should speak for myself. But if anything, I'm not that I'm shy. I'm not a shy person. It's just, you know, when it comes to that, don't really like to speak about it. Don't really like addressing it. I feel like it's a bit annoying. But I feel like at the end of the day, when you find someone that you're comfortable with and, you know, you can see yourself with them forever, I feel like at that point you will realize that conversations are things you need to have, especially when it comes down to sex. I feel like sex is like a thing that no one actually speaks about. Like, boys love to make it look like they're about it, but you're not really about it, because half the times you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. Let's address men that have sex for themselves and only for themselves. Now, when I say that, you can think, what do you mean having sex for themselves? No. This is for big people only. Furthermore, if you're not 18 or you're not older, don't watch this video. Get it off your screen right now. When I say men that have sex for themselves, I mean a guy that wants to just get in, get out and get over and done with. Don't really care how you're feeling. Don't really care, do you know what I mean, if you've enjoyed it. Don't really care if you've come. Don't really care if you've, you know, squirted. I know a lot of people can't squirt, but don't really care if you've done, because they know with guys, the difference is with guys, how to explain it, it's not easy at all. It's not an easy job to make a woman come. Okay, I have to be real. At the end of the day, if you're watching this in front of your mum and you're under the age of 18, at the end of the day, I did tell you from the beginning, come off it if you're not, because these are big people words I'm using. Do you know what I'm saying? Big people words. Like, don't want no 16-year-olds watching this shit. I was thinking, right, do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm a big girl of age. The fuck, I could be someone's mother. So don't try it. Anyway, so cool. It's very, very, very hard to make a woman come, okay? And that's it. That's the realest of it. It is hard. It is hard. You can have a high sex drive. It don't really matter what you have. It is hard, okay? It's hard. Yeah? If a guy can just put it in you one time, in and out, and then that's, you come, then that's you. That's you, but that's not me. That's not me. That's not a lot of us girls, because at the end of the day, guys have a thing with, and especially younger guys, yeah? Not saying that older guys don't, but guys, especially younger guys, they just, I feel like they have a really bad tendency of, you know, pressuring a girl to have sex. Then when the sex is there, is that they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. Like, they will come and they will just want to do like one position, like one missionary, or just hit from the back. First of all, can we just clear it up that back in the days, okay, let's just clear it up. Yes, it is a bit disrespectful if, you know, this is not your girlfriend or this is not your partner, this is just someone you're having sex with, and then every time you guys have sex, you just want to start from the back straight away. The back is like the finishing position. Do you know what I mean? From the back is the finishing position. I don't care what anyone else says. You can agree to disagree. I don't really care, to be honest. But starting from the back, it's not it. You're supposed to start off slowly, okay? Start off slowly, end off with a bang, okay? End off with a bang where you can see that bum cheek just, do you know what I mean? Like, you want to see, like, you want to enjoy that last, do you know what I mean? When you're about to just release, you want to, whoa, do you know what I mean? Like, you want to be, whoa, you want to be blown away, the hell? You don't want to start from then and just end there. Like, don't do that. It's disrespectful. We don't like it, okay? We don't like it. Secondly, if you are having sex, so okay, let's just talk about people that aren't your partners. If you are having sex with someone that isn't your partner, and obviously you guys know it's just sex, at the end of the day, I still feel like you can speak to that person, especially if you guys already have some type of agreement where, yeah, it is just sex and it's nothing more than that, nothing less, and yeah, no strings attached. Even if it is that, at the end of the day, I'm still giving my body to you, so we need to have conversations. I don't like, so when it comes to, if it comes to the point where you're like, listen, I don't like when you're just doing side jerk as in spooning. You know, if you are doing, you know, side jerk, and I don't like side jerk, we're going to speak about it. I'm not going to be, I'll be like, babe, I can't lie to you. The fact that you last only 5 minutes and you take 3 minutes doing side jerk. Yeah, you take 3 minutes doing side jerk, leaves 2 minutes. Honestly, I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with it. Okay? And let me tell you the real reason why girls don't want you to come in them. Let's say now, yeah, if you have a girlfriend, yeah, and it's your proper girlfriend, and, you know, on a normal day, you just bust in her, not, like, no issue, la, la, la. If a girl does not want you to bust in her, yeah, so let's forget pregnancy or whatever. If a girl doesn't want you to come in her, yeah, if you guys have sex all the time, but it doesn't last for that long, if your sex is lasting for even 3 minutes, a female will not want you to come in her, because at the end of the day, it's like, in 3 minutes, I can't enjoy it in 3 minutes. It's impossible. If you can, that's you. I can't enjoy it in 3 minutes, which means if you're going to last 3 minutes, 2 minutes, if you're lasting under 5 minutes, I can't lie to you, pull out. Just pull out. Do yourself a favor. Have some respect for me and don't pull out. I can't lie to you. I don't want to have to go walk all the way down these 14 flights of stairs, have to go to the toilet, sit on it for it to all drip out. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. We don't have time for that, girls do, don't we? We don't. We don't have time for it. We really don't. Okay? So when we say, yeah, so the difference is, when now it's a brass clock bumpy ride, like when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, let me make something very clear to you. When you ask her, we shall go, like, we do you want it? She'll tell you she wants it here, there, and there. Okay? So when you now see that she's not telling you she wants it on her bum cheek, or on her back, or on her belly, or on you know, wherever else you guys choose to do it. If she's not telling you there, just understand there's something you did wrong during sex, and that's on that. During what you guys whatever you guys was doing, you did something wrong, and that's exactly why she don't want you to come in her tonight, period. So just so you have an understanding, she will not mind if you ejaculate in her once you've done a good job. If she does not want you to ejaculate in her, but you've ejaculated in her before and she's on the pill, it's because you haven't done a good job, and she's like, you know what, you're not wasting my time. I'm not going down to the toilet so I have to clean myself up and do all the extra shit. I'm not doing it. I'm not here for that. Like, I'm not here for that. I feel like a lot of girls, yeah, when you're not in a relationship with a guy, you guys have like this weird kind of standard thing where it's like, I mean, like, I'm not that comfortable with him to have these kind of conversations, but at the end of the day, why are you having sex with someone you're not comfortable with? That's the real tea. Why are you having sex with someone you're not comfortable with? It doesn't really make sense, does it? Like, you're not, do you know what I mean? If you say that to anyone, people will look at you like, well, if you said that to me, I'll look at you like, well, boy, I can't relate. Because even with me and my boyfriend, like, for us, an example, I can't lie to you, I didn't really have any problems with him. I can't lie. Do you know what I mean? We got right in and out, and do you know, yeah, you know, I can't relate. But I feel like in every relationship, I feel like there comes a time where you have to speak about sex. Sex has to come up, and that's simply because boys will think they know about sex until they actually meet a girl with like a really, really, really high sex drive, and then they have to keep up with it. Like, then you'll know about it. Like, literally, then you'll know about it. Because, sorry, but do Do you know what makes a girl have a high sex drive? When she's had one wicked blood seat. That in itself, it makes us want it more. It makes us need for it. It makes like we crave for it. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why I say sex is very important. I don't care what anyone says. People will say like sex is not important, but sex is very important. If you've got someone that's not doing it right, you will know they're not doing it right. When you've been with someone that's been doing it right, and now you're with someone new and they're not doing it right, not that they're not doing it the same as your ex-partner, it's just that they're not doing it right. You need to communicate with them. You have to have conversations, and you got to be like, do you know what I mean? There must be a time where you're like, he's probably asked you, like, how was that? Then you'll be like, well, you know, say it in a jokey way, but like, make it known that you're being serious. Although you're saying it in a jokey way, just make it known. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to hurt his feelings. But it's like, babe, I can't lie to you. I want you to be as honest with me as I'm honest with you. If it's not that today, let me know it wasn't that. But then I feel like you should both be able to feel it in you that it wasn't that. I don't know, maybe because, you know, I've been with my partner for a bit now. It's like, we know when it just wasn't that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we know after we've had sex, Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we'll still cuddle on that, but obviously we'll know in the back of our head, like, that was fuck. What was that? Like, I'll be like, what the fuck? Like, why would you even... Do you know what I mean? Like, we have them conversations. We actually have them conversations. Not every day you're going to want to do something wild. Some days he actually just wants to bust a nut. So, you can't wrong him for just wanting to bust a nut. Like, some days you, as a female, might just want to feel it in you for a second. You don't even want to have a proper orgasm. You just want to feel it in you. Once you're feeling that in you, that's fine. The same way he wants to bust a nut, you want to feel it in you. Okay? Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But... you can't have sex for yourself, and this is what you have to know. At the end of the day, if he can't keep his willy up for a long enough time, for at least even 10 minutes, then, you know, I can't lie to you, you might have to get rid of him, or he might have to go and get, what's them pills called? Viagra pills. It's either you get some Viagra pills, if not Viagra pills, get that spray that makes your willy stay up, because at the end of the day, we need to do something. I need the wickedness right now. You're not really cutting up to it, and at the end of the day, if you don't want to... I feel like a lot of people, what they do is they'll actually change partners very often because they're not really satisfied with the way they're doing things. But it's like, bro, you don't change partners like that. It don't work like that. You don't change partners like the way you're changing your drawers or you're changing your socks. Don't be disgusting. You better them. You better them. Do you know what I mean? Better them. If he's the missionary, but he's too up on you, let him know, babe, I can't breathe. Say it in a jokey way. When you say things in a jokey way, and this is why your boyfriend has to be like your best friend. Your girlfriend has to be like your best friend. Let her and let him know that they're not doing the right thing. Do you know what I'm saying? If you guys are trying to do, like, if you guys are trying to do a position you've never done before, but you're trying, and do you know what I mean? It's like, don't try. Let me give you guys a tip. Do not try new positions if you're both not up for it, like, at that time. Like, if it's just you guys are trying to do like a little 1-2 quick thing, do the quick thing. But when it's a quick thing and you know you're gonna bust within less than 5 minutes, don't waste her time and spend a minute and a half trying to push it in at some mad angle that you've never tried in your life, and you're thinking, why is it not going through? Why is it not, like, is it in yet? You're asking, is it in yet? Can you not tell if it in? Can you not tell if it... And you know what it is? I totally understand it, because I've had it before. Like, sometimes they be fucking the thigh. Like, if you've got big juicy thighs, they might think it's your coochie, do you know what I mean? Because bitches tired as... Anyway, you know what I mean? Like, they might think they're having sex with something else, but it's not. Like, you have to let them know, like, what is going... Like, me, I'm sorry, but me and my boyfriend... Me and my partner, yeah, let me just let you guys know, we're so open with each other, yeah, and this is probably one reason why we will last for a long time, because we're open with each other. Like, we're so upfront with each other to the point where, like, sometimes I'm like, you're rude, and he'll be like, no, you're rude. Like, we'll think each other's being rude, but then it's like, we're not rude, we're just honest. And this is why we are lasting, because in my previous relationship we weren't that honest to each other. So it's like, if the sex wasn't good, I wouldn't mention it. Do you know what I mean? If you did something I didn't like during sex, I wouldn't really mention it. Like, I'll probably just like give you some dirty look after and just have some energy. Whereas now, if it's a thing where I didn't like that position, or that was just a waste of time, or you came too quick today, or you did this, like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's always, you have to have these conversations. You have to have these conversations, and that's just that. That's what growing up is. That's what being an adult is. But don't go for guys that have sex for themselves. Don't you ever. You've got guys that will come around your house, do missionary, and bust in the 2 minutes. No, you're never coming back to my house. You wasted my time. You wasted your time. Don't ever do that again. That's a big disrespect. Big disrespect. Any guy that does less than 3 positions with you anytime you guys are having sex, mad, rude, disrespectful. Bye. Okay? It don't work like that. It don't work like that. The only time as a woman, you should be getting less than even 3 positions. The only time you should be getting less than 3 positions is if you guys are having just a quickie. Everyone knows a quickie is a quickie. You're not going to do that many positions. Half of the time, quickie might just be missionary, but then one leg is high up. And then that, you spend 2 minutes in that position, then you turn around and just do it right from the back. Boom, boom, busting up. Keep it moving. That's a quickie. Do you get what I'm saying? That's a quickie. Depending like where you are. Do you know what I mean? A quickie can even mean that it's just right from the back. But let me even tell you the difference now, because I feel like some girls find it disrespectful when a guy starts off doing doggy. And listen to me, you wouldn't find it disrespectful if it was your boyfriend. And that's all I have to say to you. You won't. Because sometimes, I can't even lie to you, sometimes I'm in that mood where I literally just want to start it off that way. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? Like, we start off our little 1 2 1 2. He'll probably want to start with side jerk, and I'm like, nah, fuck that, let me come on top. Do you get what I'm saying? Or fuck that, no, let's just do it from the back. Because I know, yeah, like, we can, 1, it's gonna feel good, 2, you know what you're doing, 3, we're both gonna, do you know what I mean? We both win at this point. And yeah, like, do you know what I'm saying? It's a quickie, just 1 2. But you wouldn't have an issue if it's your own actual boyfriend that when you guys have these conversations, you won't feel type of way. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if it's just any guy, yeah, that you've had sex with once or twice, and every time you guys have had sex, he wants to start straight away from the back, and he's finishing at the back. So he's starting at the back and he's finishing at the back. You're gonna think, rah, like, this is not respect. Like, you won't feel like a woman. You won't feel like the way you should. You won't. So it's not an issue when a guy starts from the back, but evidently it would be better if he didn't start from the back. Whereas me, in my relationship, I don't mind starting from the back, the side, up here, up there. I have no problem. If you feel like with your partner, you're not really enjoying the sex, it's not really what you expected, you kind of expected more, and it's not that you expect more. You're walking around here giving it the big I am before saying, yeah, man sees you, man's gonna dig you out, man's gonna do this, man's gonna do that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Tell me that, I am gonna wait, and I'm gonna sit here with my legs open, and I'm gonna wait for you to dig me out, and I'm gonna wait for you to do what you're supposed to do. Okay? I'm gonna wait for you to do what you're supposed to do, because I feel like boys need to stop having all this the big I am chat. Stop having the big I am chat when you can't put it down. It don't make no sense. But then it goes for girls as well. Don't be a lazy fuck. Do not. It don't make no sense. Why on God's green earth? Don't walk around here, make it look like you're some freaky girl, and them girl them move. Don't walk around like you're a freak. Don't walk around like you're a freak, but when he tells you to go on top, you can't even show him what you got. That could never be me. Let me show you guys a joke, yeah? Someone asked me on YOLO, what's your favourite position? I said, on top, I like to show my skills. You know what their response was? Well, oh God, well, you seem a bit heavy. You seem a bit heavy to be on top. Like, first of all, don't be rude. At the end of the day, let me just get something clear. It don't matter what size you are. If once you know how to balance your weight properly, this is even for the bigger people, yeah? Bigger men, bigger women. If you know how to balance your weight properly, you won't have any issues during sex, okay? Because I know a lot of people say they don't like big people on the top, but at the end of the day, bro, that's the best thing. That's the best thing. If you're a man that likes meat, expect meat. Don't expect nothing less than meat. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't expect nothing less than meat. But cause I know there's a lot of big guys here where they won't want to do missionary, but then even if they do, they're just hovering over the girl like she can't breathe. No, learn how to anchor yourself a certain way. Do you know what I mean? Like, learn how to, even if you have to like put your arm like this around her head, like above her head, and have your weight on your arms. Do you know what I mean? That, but just not on her. The same way if I'm on top, my whole weight, my body weight, like my top body weight, I will make sure my top body weight isn't on him. The only weight he should be feeling is that fat ass. The only way he should be feeling is that fat ass, and that's on that, period. Okay? Remember I said this, okay? If he told you to go on top, don't go on top and start doing all of this. Like, don't start acting dumb, okay? Go on top and show him what you've got. Do you get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if you don't know what to do, let me give you a tip. Go on Pornhub and watch it. If the Pornhub, the actual actors one, if they're not, you know, if they're not doing it, the proper porn people, watch the homemade ones, because normal people like us make it and it goes on Pornhub. Watch it. I'm telling you. Watch it. How do you think I look? I'm joking. But you know what I'm saying? And I didn't even learn like that yet. I didn't learn by actually watching Pornhub. It's just that, you know, when you just think of it in your head, you just got to think of when you're dancing. Do you know what I mean? I think I learned because of like when you're whining and that, you know what I mean? So I can't lie. So when I'm on top, I can't lie. I do a little dance. Like, I can't lie to you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're on top, do a dance. Do you know what I mean? Think of a song. But that's why people do say, play music whilst you're having sex. If you want to have the perfect sex, I'm telling you, play some music, whether it's bashment, whether it's just some normal slow music. At the end of the day, it's all about the beat. It's all about the beat. And once the beat is good, you're okay. So when it's the boom, 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 well, you know, it's boom, 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 boom. What you're going to do, you're going to use that bump and do boom, 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 boom. Do you know what I mean? Like this one. And I know there's a lot of girls that do it. And this one's for the boys. I know as a nigga, you guys hate the fact that... you guys hate the fact that you've just come out of doing missionary. Now you're turning her around, going from the back, and you're still having to do all the work. You're thinking, what lazy bitch did I pick up from Tooley Street? What lazy thought did I pick up from Tooley Street that I'm digging her from the back and she's not even throwing it back? That's what you guys are thinking. I know that's what you're thinking. But at the end of the day, that's why you got to speak to her. You got to be like, talk to her during the sex. Don't wait until you're done. Don't wait till you're done and you're pissed off. Speak to her during sex. Let her know, not gonna lie, babes. Throw it back. Do you know what I mean? You guys are having sex. Tell her to throw it back. It's from the back. Tell her to throw it back. Like, do you know what I mean? Tell her do this, or do you know what I mean? Like, tell her just bounce on it. Just tell her what to do. If you guys don't speak during sex, how do you guys expect to do things? How do you expect? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Neither of you guys are going to be satisfied if you guys don't have a conversation. We're not psychics. We can't read your mind. We can't do none of that. You have to let us know there's something we're not doing right. And if there's something we're not doing right, like, especially me, if there's something I'm not doing right, I would love to know. I ask my boyfriend all the time, like, how was it? Like, was it okay? Not like I'm some pussy about, like, was it okay? Like, I'm just, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, like, something like, if he liked something that I did and I don't normally do it, he'll pull it up and be like, all right, babe, like, I saw what you did there. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and it makes you feel better about yourself. But that's exactly what you have to do. You have to work on it. You've got to work on it. That's just how it is. Like I said, if there is a position that, you know, your partner's doing that you don't like and you feel like they're wasting your time, you speak to them about it and you get that over and done with. Or you just kick them to the curb. If they're not listening, kick them to the curb. That's all you can do. I'm not going to keep telling you guys, stay and try to make it work. If it's not working, it's not working. He's not doing the right thing. Willie's not angling properly. He's not lasting as long as he should. He's doing all the wrong things. If he's doing all the wrong things, let him know. Speak to him about it. But as I said, try doing it whilst you guys are in the moment. When you guys are actually having sex, say it to her. Just get out. You're hitting from the back. Tell her you want her to bounce. Tell her you want her to throw it back. She'll throw it back. Help her. Use her hips and, do you know what I mean? Like, help her. She'll get it. She'll get the drift. Do you know what I mean? If you're on top but you're getting a bit tired, he should be able to sense that you're getting a bit tired. But he don't want you. If you don't want her to get off top, but you can sense she's getting tired, what are you gonna do? Lift up the arse and you now do it yourself. Do it yourself. But juke in there yourself. Make it make sense. Come on, guys. We're not kids anymore. Like I said, we're all past the age of 18. Everyone's grown adults. We should know what we're doing. We should know that this sex isn't good. This sex isn't right. We need to meet each other halfway. It's all about meeting each other halfway. And that's all I can say to you, okay? So if she's on the top, she's tired, juke her, okay? If you're on the top and you're tired, she can't juke, but she can change positions. Do you know what I mean? Try from the side. Try standing up and just bending all the way over. 6:30. You don't have to put your whole head through your legs, but you can do something. But at the end of the day, sex is something that is going to happen throughout all relationships. It's going to happen forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, well, as long as you're both mobile. So you might as well just make the most out of it and just try new things. Now, in terms of, you know, trying new things, as in like, you know, anal. Yeah, I don't know much about it. You know, I can't really, but a lot of people do anal. They say it's, you know, they say it's, some people don't like it, but Pornhub says different. Pornhub says otherwise, but normal people say they don't like it. Some people do like it, but at the end of the day, I feel like it just depends on the way he does it. I feel like it depends on the way, yeah, he acts. I feel like when it comes to anal, he has to be penetrating you. It don't make no sense. The same way with a virgin. You have to penetrate a virgin. You have to. If you do not penetrate a virgin, how do you expect her to be wet? She's going to be dry. So when you now force you're basically forcing your willy in, that's rape. You're forcing it in. You can't do that. Wet that shit. Well, if she's not sucking it, go get something. Do you know what I mean? But even be mindful of what you're putting on your willy. Don't just go and get some petroleum jelly or some shea butter or whatever it is. It's not funny. Don't be going to put some shea butter or just anything that looks liquidy on your willy. You got her hair trolleys there and you're using foam because you thought it was water. And now her fucking vagina is swelling up. You can't do things like that. But at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, penetrating. So when it comes to the arsehole, not that I know much about it, but I'm just assuming, yeah? I'm assuming, you know, the willy's got to be moist. Your bumhole can't really fit anything in there as look, it has to be a bit, you know, moist. But that's the whole point. You have to make your willy moist. If she's your girlfriend, you won't even attempt to put it in her bumhole, knowing damn well your willy's dry as hell. Don't be disrespectful. Like, that's rude. That's like, you want her to feel pain. And if you want her to feel pain, that's not your girlfriend, because that's not funny. There's good pain, there's bad pain. I think that's bad, excruciating pain. So do better. Like, come more than that. And yeah, that's just the finger in the bum hole. Right. So I've heard a lot about the finger in the bum hole. Not gonna lie, not gonna even cap it. Well, I won't cap it at the end of the day. I'm not a kid. Do you know what I mean? Me and my partner, do you know what I mean? We get it down and dirty. Do you know what I'm saying? Get it down and dirty, and that's that. Do you know what I'm saying? Down and dirty. You know what I'm saying? So anyone that thinks they've had me before, you're lying, and you in my business, and you shouldn't even be doing that. Because you was lying. Like, I can't even lie, blood. Man's got to give it to myself. Real freaky girl. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Might be a bit heavier than that, but man can do a little 1-2, you know? The difference is between me and you bitches. I don't just, when he's hitting it from the back, I don't just sit there and get it, you know? I throw it back. Because if you're not throwing it back, you're not going to feel it. You won't feel the goodness of it. And that's that, period. Okay, so I know a lot of people might think the finger and the arse thing is disgusting. The finger and the arse thing is disgusting, but at the end of the day, having a finger in the arse is not the exact same as doing anal. It's very, 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 very different. The difference is when it does the finger in the arse, the finger shouldn't literally be in the arse. It should be placed on top of the arse. Lick it a bit and just place it on top of the arse. You know, just wiggle it a little bit. Don't dig your hand in no one's arse. Don't be rude. It don't work like that. You're just applying a little pressure there, and you're just digging. You know, just move it a little bit. I'm teaching you guys something. Do you know what I mean? You can agree to disagree. I don't really care, to be quite honest. I'm helping you still. I'm helping you still have this conversation with your boyfriend. So if anything, if you know what I know, you would watch this video with your boyfriend. So it's not like you're telling him, but as long as you're watching it together, he can take tips and you can take tips as well. So, and that's on that. Yeah? I'm helping you. That feels good. If you don't think it feels good, then that's your own. That's your own. Some people, and your boyfriend sits on your face and you suck his dick and eat his ass. Some don't like that. That's disgusting, but who am I to judge? Like I said, freaky gal them get them good. But and that's that. Do you know what I mean? But we all think things are disgusting, but then, you know, when you're putting your tongue in her vagina hole and you're tasting the discharge, that's also disgusting. But no one's speaking about it, are they? Oh, okay. Yeah. So then I suggest you guys don't really speak on, you know, the finger on top of the arse. It's not in the arse. Maybe now that you guys are educated, you know it's not in the arse, it's on top of the arse, and it feels good. And that's that. And that's all I'm saying. If you had these conversations, you wouldn't really be on my video talking about let's talk sex. Yeah. Some can't relate. But yeah, anyway guys, that is the end of my video. Let me know if you want a part 2. I don't want this video too long, and it looks like it's quite long. And yeah, you know, I hope you guys got some tips. Is there anything else if there's anything else that you want me to speak about, or you think I've missed, comment down below. Or you can literally message me on Snapchat or Instagram. All my like socials are in my description box down below, and that's on that. Make sure you guys put your post notifications on, because I post every 2 days. You don't want to miss it, period. Bye guys.
Looking at life thinking that I should have done fraud with Courtney. Now my ex delete my number, got new thing, you got call me, I got Keisha, I got Becky, I got Henny.